So, as we come to communion this morning, we're going to sing one of his favorite hymns, but then Jeff and Pam are going to serve us communion this morning. Let us prepare our hearts as we sing.
Be thou my vision, O Lord of my heart. Not be all else to me, save that thou art. Thou my best God, by day or by night, waking or sleeping, thy presence my light. Be thou my vision, Lord of thy true word. I ever with thee, and thou with me, Lord. Thou my Redeemer, my love thou hast won. Thou with me dwelling, and I with thee one. Jesus, our Savior, the bread of life here. Thy presence with us now, with all to share. Thy body broken, thy blood that flowed down. Christ, feed us mercy, thy love is our crown. Great God of heaven, thy victory won. May I reach heaven's doors, Lord, heaven's Son. Heart of my own heart, whatever befall, still be my vision, O ruler of all.
It's you. Words of institution. You're on.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So grateful. Well, I am grateful to all of you and for the recognition today. And it's a moving experience. It's a wonderful experience of the camaraderie that we've had, and from time to time the rough spots. You know, the old corduroy road of old where you bounce along. That's what's been our life together. And to Wanda, my appreciation for her willingness to marry me. And grandson Bradley and his lovely wife Ashley, and many others, Johnny, for their support behind the scenes so many times. I was thinking about all of this and the communion, and it occurred to me, it occurred to me that there is a minister who was active in the 20th century. His name was Theodore Parker Ferris. And Theodore Parker Ferris said this about about the Lord's Supper. And Theodore Parker Ferris, a great minister, he said that the meaning of the Lord's Supper is caught up in the fact that a group of men having supper together around a table projected and affirmed and gave longevity to that supper, these men. And the other day I got to thinking, I've quoted that for years. And then I realized Parker Ferris is wrong. Because he said a group of men. But the church is not made up of men. In fact, the church lives because of the feminine, because of women. And I thought, Parker, I'm just going to have to tell the truth. You should have said a group of men and women and children have given life through the Lord's Supper for centuries. And Pam, I appreciate your observations about all of that, and appreciate the fact that you are willing to let us men share with you. Great honor. So now we come to the Lord's Supper, come to that table. And by the way, I told Wanda, I said, John wants me to give a brief meditation about the Lord's Supper. And she said, well, Jeff, remember, he said brief. So briefly, we come together, and this table is open to all who would partake, all who would share, because the disciples believe we are not just men and women and children, but we are a community of men, women, and children who share together in this event. So, John, are you doing the prayer?
Sure. Let us pray. God of grace and God of glory, in this bread and in this cup, in this place and in these people, let us feel your presence. Let us feel your love. Let us share your grace. And let us feel a call to share that love with the world. Amen. Come, take a piece of the bread and dip in the cup. Will remain where you are, and the bread and cup will come to the table of the Lord. You have called me from this hiding place and given me a name. From this moment on, my life can never be the same. I have seen the beckoning vision, so I wanted to remain. Here I am,
place and gave him a name. From that moment on, his life was never the same. He saw the beckoning vision, though he wanted